Welcome back to the New York Sports Exchange, episode number 194. And the Los Angeles Dodgers have done it again. They go back-to-back to win the World Series in probably one of the most intense, probably the greatest baseball game since Game 7 2016 Cubs Guardians, formerly Indians. But
100%. I argue, Stan, this is the best World Series in general we've seen in like the past 10 years. This was fantastic.
It's tough. That's a tough in 10 years.
Game 7, get the run in the 8th, homer in the 9th, then do it in the 11th.
But it seemed like
18 inning game, Stan. This was nuts.
This seemed like almost identical to 2016 Game 7, where, the extra innings happened. Rajai Davis or the Blue Jays have the whole lead, or the Cubs have the whole lead throughout the entirety of the game. Rajai Davis hits that home run off Chapman to tie it. Then they go to extras. David Ross, not really a known for hitting guy, hits a home run to give him the lead. Cubs win the World Series.
Wasn't he their manager like the next year?
Like a couple years after that, yeah. And then they dumped him to get Craig Counsell.
Right after, yeah.
Franchise legend gets fired. Has the biggest home run in franchise history gets fired.
You got to do it sometimes. You got to do it
from
sometimes.
Milwaukee. Yeah, you got to do it sometimes. But that is a tell your children about it game. Where were you? What you were doing? All that great stuff.
It had to be the Dodgers, though, too. It had to be the fucking Dodgers.
Thank God. Thank God. For
lockout incoming.
Sorry. Thank God the Blue Jays didn't win, but it came at a cost because now baseball is ruined. Qualifying offers are being extended right now. The offseason's already underway. The Mets losing some key pieces. Jeremy Hefner goes to the Braves. Antoine Richardson goes to the Braves as well. Football, Giants lose. Giants lose to the Niners. The Jets making some moves. Good for them.
They just lose everyone.
Sauce Gardner is a Colt. Quinnen Williams is a Dallas Cowboy. Other moves around the deadline as well. Jakobi Meyers is a Jacksonville Jaguar. And Rashid Shaheed is a Seattle Seahawk. So we'll recap some deals that have happened across the
fucking
NFL.
Jets, man. The Jets.
For those big teams. And finally, we have a shtick, Tim. It's the fucking ladder.
It's back, and it's booming.
Here.
It's booming.
Here. It's booming. It is day 4. This is the furthest we've gone at all.
Ever. I think this, but you know what? The vibes have never been higher for a ladder. I think the way we've been moving as a group is it's been impeccable. It's wake up. What are we thinking? How are we feeling? Let's get this in for the people. And I've been all over it. I'm loving it.
First game, it's the Ducks game. It's the Ducks plus 2.5. Puck drops at 8:10. We had the play locked in at 9:30 this morning, because we are so locked in the ladder. It's even funnier to the point where Tim and I said to each other, like, oh shit, we got to have picks for this week. We completely forgot about our football picks. Because we are so focused on this goddamn ladder.
Well, we got 3 other picks that matter just a little bit more in my mind right now. Yeah, and you know what?
Other picks that matter more, absolutely.
And I'll even backtrack because you said we locked this in at 9:30 in the morning. I'll go even further. We were texting after the win last night. Cavs closed it out, and we're texting. What do I take in tomorrow? Ducks plus 2.5. Stan's locking his in. I mean, it's poetry in motion. And again, we're going to have him on a little preview here. We'll have him on later in the show.
We are going to have Kilc on later in the show just to
talk some ladder because he's the third man on it. But, oh, my gosh, are we moving as a unit? I'm loving it. I am loving every bit of it.
I said this before. Like, I feel I'm very self-critical of the show when I feel like like maybe an episode like, that wasn't our greatest, like all this. I feel like our show has had arcs. There was the 2022 arc. There was the stand-up arc, and now this second phase of the ladder arc is probably... I think this is our best one yet.
It's peak, and I think, the funny thing to me, Stan, is because this all stemmed from me giving Kilc a phone call at our other last episode at 10 o'clock at night while we're recording a late-night episode, just shooting the shit. I go, let's bring it back. And we We brought
On
it
a
back.
whim.
We got it going. Yeah. And you know what? It's probably the best thing we've done. Just not for us in general, but for you guys. Because if anyone's
Yes.
following, you're making money. You're making money.
You're up $50 right now. And can we share what? I mean, can we share what happened with the first two?
Oh, what the first picks we had? Yeah, I got screwed twice.
Yes, we got screwed twice.
In my pick twice.
Your pick got. Oh yeah, it was your
Yeah.
pick. So originally, the first ladder, it was Arizona alt spread plus 8.5. It was Marvin Harrison Jr. 40+ yards, and the Lakers alt spread against Portland plus like 9.5 or
it was
something.
9.5, and it hit anyway. Austin
Reeves and Luka were out, so we were like, "Oh shit!" Like let's kind of pivot here. Pivot. And then I gave out the recommendation of Steven Adams 6+ rebounds. Steven Adams hits the rebounds. The Lakers, not only did they cover, Tim, they won outright without Reeves and without Luka.
Trust me, I was following the game, and you know that for me is we went 4-4 that day as a group. So our numbers right now are we're on 10 for 10. We're 10 for 10. Think about that.
Yeah, that's kind of absurd to think. And then on day 2, it happened again. Your pick gets taken. I had, oh my God, who did I have? Steph Curry, 20+ points.
Yeah, 20+.
Kilc had Paolo, all
30+ points, rebounds, assists.
Yeah. You had LaMelo Ball to score more points than Trey Murphy.
Yep, in the money line matchup.
LaMelo Ball gets pulled.
It would have hit, by the way. It would have if he played. It would have hit. Let's be honest, guys. Let's be honest.
Trey Murphy had like 25.
LaMelo would have had 30. Either way, it worked out.
And then we come in with VJ Edgecombe 12+, and it hits.
And that was a sneaky one, too, because we can go through the text, because that was kind of me sliding in there. I was like, hey, maybe we look at this one. And then that was the way we went. So I am ecstatic.
The thing that I got scared about, though, was the blowout potential of those games, because Atlanta was pulling away.
Yeah.
Philly was even pulling away, too.
You want to talk? Well, let's talk about a sweat last night. If Lauri Markkanen doesn't get to the free throw line like 4 times in the fourth quarter, we're out of this one.
Watching that game on such a delay. Yes, I watched illegal streaming. Fuck off.
Yeah, while scrolling through Reel.
Yeah. So, what? And hearing all the Jazz broadcasters basically being like, Lowry hasn't really gotten to the line at all, and that's where he succeeds and all this. I was like,
6 free throws in the fourth quarter.
Dude.
No, I'm sorry. It was 8? Didn't he finish all of them? It was all free throws, or did he have a layup? I think he was 8.
His final point, so he hit all free throws to get to 18.
Yeah.
And then the 20th was...
It was a three-pointer, right? Or it was a dunk. Dunk. Yeah.
Filipowski was it was almost like Magic Johnson. Yeah. I was like, oh shit, I've seen this before. It didn't go well. I got flashbacks to Cameron Indoor 2023. I was like, oh shit.
Hey, we sweat it out. We win. And I love what we got going tonight. We'll talk about what we picked tonight when Kilc's on. Yes. Obviously, we got to get the third man here. But ladder's been great. But let's talk some sports. A lot went on this week, so we got a lot to talk about.
Let's get it started. Dodgers, World Series champions for the second straight year. They are the first back-to-back champions since the 98-2000 Yankees. They are the first NL team to go back-to-back since the Big Red Machine Reds.
Long time.
I think you just have to tip your cap to Dave Roberts. And I know, Tim, I know that you hate that. You absolutely hate to do that.
There's nothing I can do about it anymore.
There's nothing you can do.
He's unbelievable. The team's unbelievable.
He pushed all of the right buttons. In Game 6, when they had Miguel Rojas in the lineup, he didn't get a hit, or I believe he had a double or something. And then he went out with him again, and it was like, here we go. I kid you not, when he was up, I was like, this is the ultimate Shohei moment, because I believe it was Edmund, Rojas, Shohei, and I was like, it's gonna be a Shohei bomb. It's over.
Does it every time?
No, Miguel Rojas.
Oh,
his first home run since August, was it, or was it September even?
I don't know if it was August. No, it's been a while. It was a while until at that point.
Actually, wait, his first. I don't even know what it was. But the fact that he pushed the right buttons, and then in the bottom of the 9th, he takes Edmund out, brings in Pages. Pages let's just say he mossed him. He mossed Kike Hernandez. If we were playing football, that's on you got mossed on Monday Night Countdown right now. That's on you got mossed.
You got mossed.
Am I lying?
You're not lying. It's just funny.
And then, just the performance is just pure balls to the wall by Dave Roberts. He did not put out a single reliever. That Mashevsky guy, he's a starter.
Oh, but there's no reason to. I mean,
he's a starter.
Stan,
they pulled out every single starting pitcher that they had. They went to the
why
last
wouldn't
ball
you?
of Yamamoto. Why wouldn't you? Exactly.
But here's he and this is a good scenario for hockey fans. He is John Cooper on the 2021 Tampa Bay Lightning. I mean, he is the best head coach, best manager in the sport on the best team, and it's like infuriating to me, Stan, that they have like a guy like Yamamoto have a 1.03 whatever it was to win MVP.
I'm telling you right now, timeout. If we're talking about it goes, I think it's a 1A, 1B. Honestly, there might be a 1C now. Because Yoshinobu Yamamoto solidified himself as that tier A, that tier 1 group of starting pitchers with Skubal and Skeens. Because, my God, have you ever heard of a starting pitcher in this era of baseball? How about in the 21st century? Or hell, even the 90s or the 80s? A starting pitcher throw 99 pitches, comes back the next day out of the bullpen, and doesn't give up a run.
It was Bumgarner's the only one I could think of, honestly.
That's honestly the only one I could think of, and I think he had a day off in between, if I'm not mistaken, right?
But it's unbelievable. They both threw like 300 pitches, respectively, in their series. But the fact that he he is solidified as a 1A guy in the league. But you have like a Blake Snell right behind him who has 2 Cy Youngs. Like you go down the line, it's Roki Sasaki coming out. It's
you have a starter as your closer.
It's insane. It's insane. Yeah. Oh. So he's gonna come and close the 9th. Yeah, we'll go to extras. He'll just let him pitch 14 more innings. Like he's fine.
How funny was it though? In I think the 10th inning, they had Kershaw warming up.
Oh my!
I was like, "There's no way." Like, this is not a Disney movie. Sit your ass down.
Listen, it's come on, man. I know he's a terrible playoff performer, but Kershaw in his prime. I mean, we gotta get. I want to see one more.
Yeah. I will give him credit though. He did get the biggest out of the series.
Yeah, but it was one out
at the time. At the time, it was the biggest out of the series. Where in the 13th inning, he got.
But that's what you want to see. That's his last, last hurrah from the guy. Let's face it, best starting pitcher of our generation. Want an MVP?
I'd say it's an argument
because of playoffs or
just because of playoffs. I think it's an argument between him, Verlander, and Scherzer.
Yeah, I think it's a 3-headed monster. But yeah. As a lefty, all right, best lefty of our. There you go, best lefty
of our generation. Absolutely,
100%.
Starting pitcher. I think you got to consider playoff performance in there.
Obviously. Well, steroids take a factor. Then we're throwing
of course,
Verlander's out the door.
Verlander never took steroids.
Did he not?
No.
I thought he did. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I never did. You're right.
Yeah,
I remember because he had that complete game where he's throwing 101 in the 9th inning. I thought maybe people were speculating he was taking steroids.
Where did you get that from? Oh my God.
Detroit 2012. I mean, Reddit's a crazy place, Stan. Let's be honest.
It is a crazy place. So Yamamoto wins MVP. What else? Oh. IKF. I think that's the worst. Is that the worst? Like, the lead was bad. The lead was bad. The secondary lead was even worse.
Yeah.
I think one could make an argument, and now, Tim, you could disagree with me because you played baseball. I don't really care. The fact that he slid feet first. I'm not.
Listen,
I think you go dive, your hands out there.
You're right. 10 years ago, feet first is fine, but we're in a new age of ball where it's the head first is what you got to do, especially when you're getting out of the way of these tags. Like that's the only way you're going to be able to get out of the way.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so the Blue Jays, I don't know where I don't really know where they go from here. Honestly,
I
like if
don't.
this
I
were
don't know
any
if
other,
can they run this back. Honestly, like
I
I feel
don't
like
think so.
a lot of
I don't
things went
know.
right for them this year. A lot of things, and Bichette doesn't really want to come back. Now, let me ask you this: a healthy Bichette, like fully healthy, where he can run and he can move, because he'll score that run in the seventh game, and
Oh yeah,
game 7.
and that yes,
Do they win? I mean, you get a healthy Bichette. Does
they
this team look?
possibly could.
I think because you have
How
to. The
about
fact they have to pinch
how
run him
about
in the 8th, and then he
how
doesn't get
about
that
they
at
don't
bat in the 10th.
how about if they don't lay down a sacrifice bunt with IKF?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's questionable decisions, but again, hindsight's 2020. You could always go back and look at it.
It could be differently. Who knows? But yeah, congrats to the Dodgers, World
And
Series
lockout's
champions, and the lockout's coming. Yeah, I did tell you, like this was almost like the Florida Panthers, like where they had a shitty,
yeah.
they had a
Yeah,
shitty
I mean,
regular
well,
season,
I mean,
and they come out on
all
top.
right. Let's. I think the whole world knew this. If this team didn't win, I mean, this was going to be embarrassing because on paper,
Yes.
this is the most ridiculous squad I've seen in years.
Yeah, Ernie Clement. He now, oh yeah, most hits in a single postseason of all time.
Wasn't his on base percentage like 10 points higher than his batting average? Like it was like 446 to like 431.
Something crazy like that. I don't know, but yeah, a lot of people saying he looks like Aaron Boone, which I kind of see, and it's actually kind of creepy.
I have to look at another picture.
You have to look it up, but while you look it up, I'll segue. Right, I'll segue on. So qualifying offers are being extended. For those that don't know what the qualifying offer is, I remember.
You know what? I hate to interrupt you. The smile I see when he smiles, I see it. Okay. I see it with the smile. Okay. I see it with the smile.
So I remember there being some fans last year when it came out that the Yankees extended the qualifying offer to Juan Soto. It was like, what? How low do they think of him? Why do they think he's going to sign that deal? You get a draft compensation pick if they don't take the qualifying offer. There's a lot of
things. There's a lot of things around it. I mean, people don't understand that.
Yes, you do not get a. You get a draft pick if they don't take the qualifying offer. Fun fact. Yankees extended the qualifying offer for Trent Grisham. It seems like that Bellinger opted out, so he is not eligible for a qualifying offer.
There's going to be a flip. It's so obvious. You're going to get Pete Alonso. We're going to get Cody Bellinger. I'm going to be pissed.
I don't want Pete Alonso. We've Ben Rice. I saw Schwarber, and I was like, no.
You can't even field. I mean, you don't need another DH.
Yeah, like, what's the point of having Giancarlo Stanton then?
Well, I think you've been asking that question for maybe like 2-3 years now. I mean, obviously, in the last year postseason run, I don't contract kind of stinks.
Yeah, no, it's not what you want, but hey,
he's something.
Bad. It's something. It's Giancarlo Stanton, for God's sakes. Yeah, so I think that Hal/Cashman/ whatever, them extending that qualifying offer definitely means that they do have a willingness to spend. I will say,
you always do, though. Both of us always do.
I'm not the biggest Cashman guy. I will say.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Yeah. I will say, whenever he says, like, we're going to go after our weaknesses, he said it before the trade deadline, and hey, they got the weaknesses. You got Caballero, you got Doval, you got Bednar, you got Rosario, you got all these guys. I know it didn't work out, but hey, at least you could say that you did it. If they're serious about looking at their weaknesses, expect a big offseason from the Yankees. I'm not saying World Series. I'm just going to say, expect them to be...
Kyle Tucker?
Yeah, I want him.
I wouldn't. That's kind of where I thought you were going towards. Yeah, I figured that was kind of the direction.
I wouldn't mind him. Just saying.
What's his face from the Cubs too? That Japanese starter that opted out.
Shota.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind him. I would love the Mets to go get him.
Yeah, he'd be pretty good, especially with Senga. I feel like he needs like a
companion, something just to buddy kind of thing, because he just seems Senga's lost. I mean, I got nothing on Senga right now. I need pitchers and catchers to come quicker than you think.
All right. So baseball, no more baseball talk till really winter meetings. So a month.
Oh, the Mets could fuck some shit up. Let's be honest here. There might be some bad internal moves that we might be able to talk about. But you're right.
No, we can talk about him. Hefner and Richardson. I did bring it up in the open. You can give like a quick. I'll be honest. I don't know why there's this much outcry for a first base coach and a pitching coach that you all hated.
The pitching coach we hated. The first base coach, nobody in the organization hated except for Stearns. I think when you look at the steal numbers we had this year, especially the success rate and the guys that led the teams in stolen bases, I mean, Soto had 30 bags, right? He's never done that before.
He's not doing that again.
I know, but obviously there's help from the first base coach. And my thing is, like, and Peter said it to me best, is that it doesn't go against the cap. So why does it matter what you're paying?
Why
them
does
if you
it
have
matter?
this much? It doesn't make any sense. You let them go to a division rival. If we play the Braves and they're stealing every single base, and I was like, I'm going to be livid. I'm going to be livid.
Especially when they have Ronald Acuna, who has stolen 70 bags. Who has stolen 70 bases in a season.
Like if he's healthy, he could steal 90 bags with Richardson. And that's a huge issue for me, because the reason that we were almost in the playoffs last year for how bad we were is because we were stealing bags left and right.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't get thrown out for like 3 months straight. So you lose that. That sucks. I mean, Hafner, I didn't hate. I mean, like, I had some issues with him because obviously we signed the wrong guys, and Montas coming back pisses me off. But we brought in that guy from Boston. He's very analytical. We'll see what happens, but I don't know. The Mets got a lot of decisions to make because I feel like they're taking 6 steps back from where they were last year. So,
all right. Let's go to football. Tim, the Jets making moves. Sauce Gardner goes to the Colts. Quinnen Williams goes to the Cowboys. We're gonna do picks in a quicker fashion.
Yeah. Well, I want to ask you this. Wait, Stan, I never asked you this. Yeah, I know we're going picks in a quicker fashion, but because now we're on this subject. Grade this trade for the Cowboys as a Giants fan.
This is a good trade for the Cowboys. And I think, if you're a look at the stats guy, you're going to hate this trade. I think if you're a more of an analytical guy, next gen stats, this is a good trade for them. I think that the Cowboys have had problems stopping the run all year. What does Quinnen Williams do well? He stops the run. He stops the run. So I think it's a win-win for both teams. You get a first-round pick from a team that, let's face it, future isn't really looking bleak over there.
I know.
So that's a plus. You also get first-round picks from a team who, let's be honest, they're probably the most likely team to be a one-hit wonder.
Very volatile. Yeah, I think this is we got to see more from the Colts for sure.
We have to, absolutely. We have to see more from the Colts, but if it's like what Daniel Jones did with the Giants in 2022, going into 2023, where everyone was so big on Daniel Jones, and then all of a sudden fast forward 2023, he's terrible, gets hurt, out for the year. Giants are in disarray ever since. So I think it's great. I think that Muji, the fact that he was able to get Sauce Gardner, to give up Sauce Gardner for because we saw it, a Micah Parsons level
return.
2 first-round picks and a player. A.D. Mitchell I like. That's a good.
Besides the fumble, I love it. Especially for how bad the Jets' receiving room is.
That's a good buy low guy.
Why not? Why not take a chance?
If we want to talk about analytical next-gen stats, the guy gets open. His quarterbacks don't find him, but the guy gets open.
It's so funny because all of Jets Twitter and like Jets Instagram was just posting the one clip of him beating Sauce Gardner on like an in route, and it was just the dumbest thing ever. It was like, oh, this is who we got. I was like, bro, it was a 10-yard catch like 2 years ago. Let's give it a rest.
No, but I really like the A.D. Mitchell thing. I think I like the way that Muji is operating this, where you're going to trade the guys that the old regime built around, and you're going to get guys that are sort of like projects. And if it works, it works.
Yeah.
If A.D. Mitchell and Maisie Smith turned out to be pretty good players, and those draft picks hit, who knows? You could use it as trade capital. You could build. You could try to do what Joe Douglas did with the whole Garrett, Sauce, Zach. Go for it.
Well, that's my thing.
I'm intrigued
that's my
to
thing.
see.
Well, that's my thing, Stan. Is I just as a Jets fan in general, I'm almost at my breaking point.
I can see why you're,
because it's how many times can we do this? We just did this with Joe Douglas. We had the 2nd overall pick. We fucked that up, and everything else worked out in that draft, right? But we fucked up pick number 2, and we just traded everyone who was in that. Like, everyone's gone now from that draft.
I think and now we can talk about how they're operating at a later date. But I remember when Joe Shane in his first year, he didn't give Daniel Jones that option. He didn't give Julian Love, Xavier McKinney, like all those. He didn't give those guys options, or not Xavier McKinney, but you know what I mean. Because Those are Dave Gettleman guys.
Right,
They're not
I know.
Joe Shane guys.
I know. Get your own guy. I understand. Get your own guy. I get it. But like, those are only all pro guys. Those are the guys those are our best players. I mean, it's just so tough because it's like we can't hold on to talent. Sam Darnold leaves. He's a starting quarterback. Geno Smith, for Christ's sakes, gets a multi-year deal as a starting quarterback. Couldn't do it on the Jets. It's just the constant theme of we can't assess talent and we can't draft talent and we make the wrong decisions over and over again. And I'm just not fully confident that this is the regime that can turn it around because nothing has shown me that this time it's going to work. You know what I mean? I mean, like, cause I've seen the same play over and over and over again. And it's just been the same outcome every time. And nothing for me right now says that this regime can do better than what the old one did. I'll wait to see, but you sign Aaron Glenn to a 4-year deal to a rookie head coach. He's been terrible. And that's the guy we got to run out with every single week. I get he's an ex-Jet. I get it. We barely beat the worst defense in the last 5 years on a trick play with Brees Hall throwing a touchdown. That's the one win we have. We're 1-7. So I think we just got to take a look in the mirror, maybe take a look in that front office. I know Woody Johnson's not going to do shit, and that really pisses me off because it's going to be the same shit again and again and again. But
Rick cook.
I don't know, man. I'm almost at a breaking point because it's week after week after week, and it's the same thing every year. For 16 years, Stan.
Yeah. I know I'm not a Jet fan, but I'm actually like holding out hope. Like I think that this is. If you hit on the quarterback, you just got to hit on the quarterback.
We're 0-10, dude. We're 0-10.
Tim,
I mean,
Tim, I thought we were in purgatory forever. Tim, and we hit on Jackson Dart. The time will come. I promise.
Listen, and I love that you had a 5-year stint with a shit quarterback, Stan. It's been 10 years. I've had 15 guys come in and out that door. So I don't know who's going to be the next one up. We got another dude on a contract for $20 million next year, all guaranteed, to play quarterback for the Jets, and he can't even play quarterback.
That was stupid.
So there's no light. It's so tough to be a Jets fan. I called my dad today, and my dad's probably listening to this, and he'll hear this. He goes, I've been dealing with this since the 80s. And now he hasn't, and you've seen one. Your dad's, every Giants fan my dad hasn't seen a Jets Super Bowl. Think about that.
Yeah,
he hasn't even seen an AFC Championship win. So it's we get to a point where it's like, dude, it's been years and years and years of failure, and I just don't know how much more I can take. I know I'm obviously gonna still be a Jets fan. It's never gonna stop, but it sucks. It sucks.
Yes. Okay. Wow. To the Giants. Lose to the 49ers. This is just fucking fired.
Jets hired Dable as the OC, and you guys fire him. We bring him as the OC. Quarterback whisperer.
That'd honestly be pretty funny.
I mean, that'd be hilarious.
That would be pretty funny. But just to keep it short and sweet, let's just be thankful. Number one, let's be thankful
you're the quarterback.
We have a quarterback. Number one, let's be thankful that this draft is very quarterback heavy at the top. Because there are a lot of
big guys are going to still be around for when you get there.
So I saw the what it would look the draft order. What it would look if the season ended today, we'd have the 5th pick. It would go New Orleans, Tennessee, Jets.
How the hell are we 3? Stop winning football games. How the fuck are we 3rd? I know, but how the fuck is this team the fucking
same record?
It's crazy. Yeah, but if they played head-to-head, Stan, are you telling me? I think the Jets lose every single matchup against those two. I don't know. Maybe not the Saints. The Saints, they're bad, but Tennessee, I think, beats us.
Don't they play the Saints? They play the Saints.
The Saints are going to beat us. I'm telling you right now, the Saints. I'll make a side bet with you that the Saints beat us. I think Spencer Rattler throws for more yards than Justin Fields, and they beat us.
You play the Saints and you play the Dolphins. You do not play the Titans.
Yeah, well, we already lost to the Dolphins, dude.
You could lose to them again.
I hope.
Yeah. And plus, you got the Patriots twice too. You'll be fine. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, we'll just lose every game. We'll be fine.
Like I said to my friend Kevin, who is like who's a diehard Jet fan. I was like, yeah, like fuck yeah, Jets win. He's like, I'm like, you can buy the win. Like you can buy it.
buddy, I would kill for like a 6-win season right now. I want to see winning football. I'm so sick of losing. It takes a toll on you, dude.
It definitely does. But anyway, I saw the draft order, and it was New Orleans, Tennessee, the Jets, or was it? Oh God, I gotta go back on Tankathon and see what it says. I think
Antonio Brown just got arrested, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that. I wasn't really going to touch up on that, but
I just threw it in there. Throw it in there.
So the top 5 right now, if the season ended today, would be New Orleans, Tennessee, the Jets, the Dolphins, and the Giants. So a lot of those teams, I think every team except Tennessee and the Giants would possibly be quarterback.
If we lose to Miami and the Saints, you could jump up.
We could.
So you could be looking. Imagine Jets 1-2.
Because we lost to the Saints. Holy shit,
dude! We could be looking at the Jets 1-2. That'd be crazy.
Holy shit. We gotta. Oh God, if the
Jets would we be happy about that?
I would.
I don't like. I know, but like you'd be
it was
like New York on top.
Yeah, yeah. It was very funny to on Thanksgiving when the Giants played last year, and I was the only one of my family to be rooting for the loss, and DeVito put one in to go up 10-0, and the whole house was like, "Yeah!" I'm like, "Oh my God!"
You know what? I will say though, those DeVito games, I've never seen MetLife go crazier for a guy just to score a bootleg touchdown running at you. You guys were going nuts for that guy
because we were in the playoff picture. But that's how bad the NFC was.
Well, I know. It also felt like his agent was like, he's one of us. Yeah. He's one of us.
We were also the last team in the hunt where it was just...
I mean, it was the fact that team was in the hunt. What were we doing?
Well, what were we doing? No wonder Saquon left.
I know. The DeVito Giants are in the hunt, and we're questioning why Saquon Barkley's now on the Eagles. I think we need to look in the mirror. Might be an us problem.
Making documentaries on why the Giants blackballed me.
You know what? Fuck Trey Turner for starting that whole shit. Fuck you. Fuck the guy that made that. I hate that came out.
We wonder. Honestly, I did think of that. We wonder why Saquon left all of a sudden.
It really... Oh, shit. I think I just realized. We had DeVito starting.
Yeah, we had Tommy DeVito starting games for us in... Oh, God.
And you won. Didn't you win a game? You won a few.
Trying to think. Yeah, we won a New England. I think
you won. Yeah.
No, was that was that Tyrod when Chad Ryland missed that chip shot field goal? We could have had Jaden Daniels.
Oh my God, yeah. Wait, DeVito. Yeah, DeVito won 3 straight. Yeah, he was humming for a while.
Yeah, he won 3 straight.
Washington, New England, and Green Bay, and his stats were crazy. They're terrible, but it's just crazy to look at. Good times.
What? Great times. Again, wonder why Saquon left.
Zach Wilson's starting for me, dude. It's the same shit.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's go to picks. We're gonna do it a little bit differently. I think we're not gonna go game by game.
The games you got.
Just because, actually, you know what? How about we each say one each and just go into why?
Yeah, just say your picks. That's all I'm saying.
I'll say. Oh yeah, okay, all right. We're on the same page there now.
Yeah. Let's just say your picks.
Okay, my first pick. It's actually going to be from tonight, so I'm going to keep this quick because the game will probably be over by the time that this is out. Raiders plus 9.5. I think that this is a good spot for the Raiders. I know they traded Jakobi Meyers. I know they lost last week, but I think that there's a lot to build off of with this Raiders team. They went to overtime with Jacksonville. They also, let's keep in mind, a key X factor to this game, Tim, is going to be Brock Bowers. One, because he's going to be targeted the whole game. 2,
he's going to get 600 targets, dude.
The Broncos do not do well against tight ends this year.
Yeah, I know.
We saw it with Theo Johnson. We saw, Daniel Bellinger, Theo Johnson did their thing.
Pretty sure Mason Taylor had a pretty good game against the Broncos.
I think so as well. So, yeah, I'm going to roll with the Raiders plus 9.5. I think the Broncos win, but I think it's going to be more of an inspired Raiders team with the way that they played last week.
Oh, I don't hate that.
They were a 2-point conversion away from winning the game. They feel like they're right there. They could really make they could really play spoiler in the division right now, especially with the Chargers coming down and now that Joe Alt's out and all that. So I'm gonna go Raiders plus the 9.5. Tim, what do you got?
I'd be an idiot not to take this. Cleveland Browns against the Jets. Cleveland Browns money line. I mean, you'd be like a moron. If you really what the Jets just did, they're benching Quincy Williams this week because of his quote unquote play hasn't been there. What do you mean he's been our best linebacker? What the hell are you talking about? His plays have been there. You know what they said today in an interview, Stan? They need him to get more downhill. What the fuck does that even mean? He's been the only good tackling linebacker. I don't know what that means, but the Jets obviously have some sort of tanking plan in mind that I clearly have noticed. So I have throw the house on this. I mean, they're going to lose by 50. The Jets defense is going to have 100 points next week. And if you quit on Chunkins, dude, just traded from in fantasy, he is going to have 600 rushing yards this week. Are you kidding me? This D-line.
All right, settle down, Frank.
This D-line can't stop a fly. So let's let me go Cleveland Browns money line.
All right, so Browns money line for Tim. Next up for me, I'm going to go to Minnesota, and I'm taking
I had
the
such
Ravens.
an eye on this game.
Ravens minus 3.5.
I didn't do it, but I took it in, I took it out. Stan, we're doing this again.
I think this is a letdown spot for the Vikings. Graphics already made, so you can't go back.
No. I'm saying when I made my picks, I had this in, I took it out. That was my thing. Okay. Remember, I did that last week when we made the picks, and I was like, I had this in, I take the same thing again.
Yes, same thing again. Okay. Yeah. So I think this is a letdown spot for the Vikings. They go into Detroit, beat them. JJ McCarthy looks good. I think this Ravens team is trending upward. Lamar looks pretty good. I know they were playing the Dolphins, but we've seen these letdown spots from Minnesota before, and I just don't trust JJ McCarthy that much yet. I don't trust him yet.
I don't trust him at all.
Don't trust him yet. It takes me a while to trust guys,
Well, especially a quarterback.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it goes with like the Colts.
Well, you don't like the guy behind center right now, so I don't think you're gonna.
I bet on the fuck.
I know.
All year I bet against the Colts, and then all of a sudden I bet on the Colts, and they lay it down.
I know.
It's fucking ridiculous.
It sucks because it was your guy. That's why it sucks so much.
Yes,
but
that's why it sucks. Yes. Yeah. So Ravens minus 3.5. They're just playing good ball lately. What's Lamar's MVP market? Because we talked about this.
We were looking at it. I think it's. Is it
get on that?
Is it 750 now?
It was at 75-1 last week, and then
it's got to still be around.
It has to be. And then I checked the other day; it was 50-1.
I got it right now. Let me see.
What do we got?
Can I even pull this up? Where the fuck is Lamar? Oh man, this is a long one. Where is he?
Oh God! All right, that's good though.
Yeah, you may. Oh, I got it. Plus 2,200. Jesus, I skipped over
22-1.
Yeah, it's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going with the Ravens minus 3.5. Tim, your second one.
I got Jags money line over Houston. Davis Mills is playing this week. I hate Davis Mills. I don't know. I started him in fantasy 1 week years ago. He's terrible. So I have no faith in this team. If you're a Woody Marks guy, start him this week. He'll run. But I got Jags money line. I'm
on the same game. My third pick is actually going to be the under at 37.5. In the last 12 games that the Texans have played at NRG Stadium, they've all gone under.
And Davis Mills is playing this week, so keep that in mind.
Davis Mills is playing. And I just think that Mills didn't really look that good. I know he was...
Hold on. Has he ever looked good? We had the one week where you thought this guy was maybe a starter, and then that was it.
No. No, never. So, solid NFL backup, but would I ever trust him if, my franchise had him? Absolutely not.
And they almost did. Remember there was a while where they were like, hey, he could be the guy.
Yeah, the year that they drafted Stroud.
Mm-hmm. They were like,
no. I remember when they traded, who did they trade with? Was it Cleveland?
Probably. I mean, Cleveland was
when they went 2-3 to get Stroud and Anderson.
I think they maybe did trade with Cleveland, yeah. Let me see.
It was probably Cleveland, but yeah. That's when we were like, are they going to go with Will Anderson? I think it was clear that they were going to go with CJ Stroud, but everyone was shocked that they went with Will Anderson. But yeah, here we are. Both defenses are pretty good, and Both offenses are pretty bad. Jakobi Meyers is in, likely. I don't know what his status is. I don't know if he'll get like a heavy workload.
Just run straight, you get open.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Especially with Brian Thomas.
That's what I'm thinking too, yeah.
He's not looking too bright either, so we'll see. Tim, your third and final
it was the Cardinals.
It was the Cardinals. Okay.
Yes, Cardinals.
Who did they end up taking?
I'm not going down this rabbit hole. You want to look it up?
I'll look it up myself, yeah.
My third pick is going to be the 405 Seahawks Cardinals game. Kenneth Walker over 13.5 rushing attempts. Listen, I have this man in fantasy on my bench. He makes me so mad. I don't know if they even know he's on the team because he just doesn't get the ball. So I'm just going to stick with that trend under 13.5. He averages 13.1 a game. And there was one game where he had 20. So obviously there was an outlier. I don't think he gets the ball. I mean, Zach Charbonnet, they're splitting the backfield. I don't know. Seahawks confused me, but he's not running over 13 times.
Yes. Cardinals got Paris Johnson Jr., offensive lineman from Ohio State, in that pick.
Oh, you really fucked that one up.
Yeah, plus this, honestly, I'd like that pick from you, Tim, only because I feel like the Seahawks are going to put more of an emphasis on throwing the ball now that they have Shaheed. Why not?
Why not?
Cardinals look good, though. I would expect a sneaky cover from the Cardinals now that Jacoby's out there.
Who's even their starting running back?
Who?
The Cardinals. Is it Bam or is it?
No, it's DeMercado.
They don't split?
No, because everyone after that game against the Cowboys, everybody was talking about how DeMercado's come a long way since the fumble against Tennessee.
Dude, this backfield, as a fantasy owner, this backfield's really getting on my nerves, especially in a 12-man league, because I can't figure out who they're going with that week.
12-man leagues need to be abolished. I'm sorry. They're the worst.
You know what? I think, I agree with you on that. I think if you're going to do a 12-man, you might as well do a 16. I think that's where I go. Yeah. I think if you're going to do it, you might as well go balls to the wall and be like, hey, half the NFL right now. We're going a full AFC. It's just an AFC right now. We'll go do the AFC this week. I think that's what you do.
All right. And so just to recap, Tim, Browns money line, Jags money line, and Kenneth Walker under 16 and
13.5.
13.5 rushing attempts. I have. Oh my God. Oh, Raiders +9. Sorry.
Oh my God.
The Ravens minus 3.5.
Your slip off. You're the one who made it.
the Ravens minus 3.5 against Minnesota, and then the under of 37.5 between the Jags and the Texans. All right. Take a quick break. We'll be joined by Kilc. We'll be talking about the ladder. Oh yeah, baby. What you all wanted. Ladder time. Yeah.
What we all wanted.
All right. See y'all then. All right, we would like to welcome on the savior of the New York Sports Exchange ladder, right outside of the world's most famous. Kilc is in the house. Kilc.
How we doing, boys? How we doing, Exchange?
We're great.
Love it.
We're great.
How are you? I mean, we're doing great right now. This is the best time to be alive.
This really is the best time to be alive. We have a absolutely firing ladder committee ready to roll every night, just giving the people what they want, winner after winner.
Now, I wanted to ask you, obviously, avid listener of the podcast, and you've been around the block, but you really wanted this ladder to come back, and the fact that you brought this back, and now we're steamrolling it. How much does this mean to you? How much really does this mean to you?
Oh, this is the reason I'm getting out of bed in the morning. I've been calling for the ladder to come back. I think for the last ever since it ended, I've been calling it.
I know.
Yeah. And the run that this ladder has been on, it's unmatched. It's unmatched.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving it too. And the thing that I think that we did wrong the last time was that we only did straights.
Yeah.
Because I think it would have been, I think my dumb ass was basically I saw other people do ladder challenges and do all the alt shit, and it wouldn't hit because, Vegas would keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm. Vegas knows.
And Vegas knows. Oh, they know.
They saw today. I mean, they saw today. I want to. Let's get into it.
Let's see what our.
It's plus 104. It's plus 103 now. Plus 103. I got the live update on it.
Running,
yeah. Let me check.
It's plus 103. I want to ask you one more question, Kilc, really before I know it's loud before we get you to go, but
it went up.
It went up.
109 plus
Oh,
109.
all right, perfect. I want to ask you because honestly, you are you came up with this philosophy of what we've been doing. How did this come to you? How is the 3-leg plus 100? How did this mentality come to your head when you were like, this is what's going to work? This is what we need to do.
Honestly, just trying to keep the formula simple, but didn't want to be too simple with the one straight. I was thinking, you get a couple favorites in there. You don't go too crazy. You don't go past that third leg. Get it to a little bit, hover around plus 100, hover around even, and it's been fucking rolling so far.
I'm loving it.
It has been rolling.
Loving it.
I will say, oh my God, I had my thought, then I lost it. What was I going to say? Holy shit.
I could save you. I will say, the engagement from you guys, the engagement from you guys has been phenomenal. And I think it really stems from, and I'm not going to say just from us winning money because we've been winning money, and tonight's going to be a lock, and we'll get to that in 1 second. I'll have Kilc read it off. But when you guys are engaging with us, it gives us a chance to be like, hey, we can expand this. We can get a pick from the fans. So the more you like it, the more we'll put out there. And what we've been doing so far has been winning money. So I'm loving it. Now, Kilc,
I think there's even room for maybe polls for the next ladder, for a fan ladder challenge. We get we put a couple, maybe 4 or 5 picks up there.
Oh, we were talking 100% agree. 100% agree. I think that's what we're going
like
towards.
Survivor when there's like 2 seasons every year and just like different themes.
Yeah, I think we're really trending for a good spot. Now, I want to say, before we get you going here, Kilc, I want you to read this out. So read us out today. What we are going for this ladder pick for day 4. Tell the people what they want to hear.
Here's the thing. By the time that this is out, the ladder will.
Well, we'll be on day 5.
Let's hope so.
Day 5.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Kilc, read them off.
So starting out, we got Thursday night football. Broncos versus Raiders. We're taking Cortland Sutton, 40 plus. That's free. Not even a thought.
Love it.
Coming in next. Got one NBA game on tonight. We got Suns Clippers. Just keep it easy. Keep it light. D-Book 20 plus. Smacking. Easy.
Simple.
Harden's not playing defense on him.
Keep it simple.
Harden's not even playing.
Exactly. That's what I love about it.
Even better. And then to finish it off, we're going safe and sound here with one of the hottest teams in the NHL, the Anaheim Ducks, playing the Dallas Stars. They're covering 2.5.
Plus 2.5.
We saw the puck line. That wasn't enough. Went one more to plus 2.5.
By the goal, baby.
I think we're golden there, and I'll see you guys on day 5.
Love it. I want to thank you. Kilc, for coming out. Obviously, a longtime listener to the pod and part of the ladder, an integral part of this podcast. Honestly, right now, the way we're moving, an integral moving part.
Ladder naming committee.
I want to say for the fans, keep a lookout. He'll be around, so keep your eyes peeled. We'll see more at Kilc.
I'm happy to be here. Happy to be on the ladder committee. Let's go Exchange. Let's go ladder. Let's go Knicks.
I love it.
Next.
Thank you for coming on,
Live
Kilc.
for the world's most famous. Thanks, Kilc.
Let's go, boys. See ya on day 5.
Oh yeah, baby. All right.
Awesome.
Yeah, we could keep.
No, just keep it rolling. That was awesome.
Keep it
that was
rolling,
awesome.
man.
I think that's exactly what we wanted, Stan. That's exactly what we wanted out of the kid.
That's exactly what the fuck we needed.
When I say that, and you know what, we were doing great together, Stan, and there's no problem with that. But the juice that Kilc has instilled on this ladder challenge, oh my God,
he's a ball of Energizer bunny.
It's unbelievable.
He is a walking Energizer bunny, and
unbelievable.
It's funny to even think. And now I realized what my thought was. I realized, and I forgot to mention this. We mentioned this prior. Like, this has just been running our lives for the past week.
Unbelievable. I wake up and think about it. And you know what the funny thing is to me, Stan, is because when we first did the ladder, it was straight bets. It wasn't as entertaining. But you know who followed it?
Kilc.
That motherfucker. That kid followed it every day. And if no one left a comment, he left a comment. So the fact that he's here doing with us, it brings me joy that we have fans that want to, be engaged with us. And it brings me joy to this podcast, Stan. I'm just happy. I'm happy we're there. I'm happy we're getting there.
We got the motion. We got the
We
motion.
got the motion. And I'm telling you, that fan thing, we'll move down the line. Worry about tonight first, but we might have some engagement things coming on down the road.
Fans versus favorites.
I didn't even. He thought of that right now. By the way, that was right now off the top of his head. I've never heard that one before. So
you never heard that? Well, I did copy off a Survivor season where
I never watched Survivor. You know that I've never watched Survivor.
I know. Yeah, there was a season called Fans versus Favorites.
You could have just let it slide. I would have let you have it.
I gotta give Jeff Probst his credit for giving that season's name. All right, moving on to what I saw. Tim, have at it.
Other than this 4-day ladder that we've been trimming on, this ladder, I mean, it's been crazy. I got a big golf tournament coming up this weekend, the regional qualifier. Listen, I'm not looking to score, Stan. I'm not one of the 5 best in the team. You know what I'm trying to do? I'm a vibes guy. All right.
Do you go?
Oh, I play in all of them.
No, I'm saying like if you go to New Mexico. Like if you go to New Mexico, you just get a free trip. You just get a free trip to New Mexico.
I'm the number 8 on the team, and I get to go down to New Mexico, play nice golf without any worry in the world, Stan. I got no stress on my shoulders.
Glorious.
No stress, and I love it because you know what? I play with our number 2, my roommate, and it's great. I keep the vibes high. He shoots a 71, and I'm sitting in the car, and I'm like, let's go. We're having a good time. Maybe we'll get a beer at the turn. That's what I'm thinking. He's thinking I got to hit this putt. I'm thinking, where's the cart girl? I want a beer. That's what I'm thinking about out there.
Yes,
so yeah,
absolutely, yes.
It's a different mindset, but I'm enjoying the senior year of golf. I'm enjoying it. So we'll see how this tournament goes.
All right. What I saw, I got 2, maybe 3, actually 3. First one, college basketball is back. Nice to see Duke get a win over Texas. It was a very disgusting game. Cam Boozer, 0 points in the first half, 0 of 8 shooting. What does he do? Gets the free throw line. Finishes with 15 points, 14
Talk
rebounds.
Talk about Lori marketing.
Duke was, Lori marketing. Lori marketing. Duke, they were down 1 at half. They were able to win by 15. If you're able to win a gritty, gutty game like that, where you aren't playing your best basketball by double digits, that's a good sign. That's a very good sign.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very good sign, and I really, I'm liking that the direction my Blue Devils are going this year. Florida defending champs go down to Arizona. That Koa Pete, he's a stud. Look out for him.
Right. You know what's funny too? Because during that game, you're like, "Oh, it's over." It was like the first 2 minutes they were down 10, and then we hit half stand. They were up 8 with like 5 minutes left.
Because I fucking Koa Pete.
Yeah, well, and you were so, and I wish you guys could see the text because you were so set, but you were so set on that, and then finally 3 minutes in the game, you're like, "It's over," and then an hour later, I get a text from you, "Arizona, baby."
My thing was, Tim, I also took him like regular spread too. I took him plus 3.5. So I was like, oh shit, fuck. And then I was like, oh my god, like I lost the ladder, I lost a regular bet, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't live with myself.
Second half hit.
And then, not even. They were like up 5 at half.
Yeah, I know.
They were up 5 at half. Koa Pete looks like top freshman in the country.
It was funny because you texted me. I didn't even look at the game yet. I was watching the other 2 games, and you were like, "Oh, Arizona's over." So I peeped the score. I'm like, "All right, they're down 14-24. It's not looking great, but it's early in the first half." And then I peep it again. They're winning. And then I peep it again. They're winning. And then I get a text from you. Goes, "Arizona, baby." I was like, "Whatever." I was like, "All right." Oh, they won.
They like almost blew it though. Florida almost had like their classic like come from behind victory.
I mean, it was a good pick.
Yeah, Florida.
And you know
what?
You know what? Oh. That was the first pick of the ladder. So there you go.
That was the first pick of the ladder. Yes, it was. Florida, I think, will be fine. I think the guards just have to figure it out. It's difficult when you have 2 transfer guards that are starting. You got to figure out ways of how they mesh, how they don't mesh well together. Florida will be fine. BYU got a win over Villanova. BYU looked all right. It looked pretty shaky at times. I thought Villanova was actually going to sneak out of there with a win, which was crazy to even think about. DeBonsa looked good. I know. Other than that, like I don't know. BYU may be a media darling this year. Sorry.
It's early to say that. No,
I know it's so early to say that, and I don't want to. The predictions that
maybe
had,
they just need layup lines, dude. The layup lines they change everything.
Layup lines. Yeah, you never know. I will say the 3 teams that I am worried about. I'm worried about Purdue because they have 2 very good big men. But here's the thing, Tim. They're not outside shooting big men. So you know what that means? They both got to play inside, and there's no
Two
spacing. And the thing that Braden Smith does well, the favorite to win the Wooden Award this year, what does he excel on? Pick and rolls and driving to the basket and mid-range jumpers. How is he going to drive to the basket on the pick and roll when the paint's already clogged? I don't know. It's almost like what they did with Zach Edey his sophomore year, where it was Edey was coming off the bench and Travion Williams was starting. They weren't playing together at the same time, and that Purdue team was good, but it held them back. You know, they did lose to a 15 seed in the Sweet 16. Let's keep in mind. So that year, let's keep in mind. Spacing matters. St. John's, I'm a little bit worried about. I will say. I know they got a good win over Quinnipiac. They're likely top contender in the MAC.
Come on, Quinnipiac, really? This isn't college hockey. Let's stop.
Tom Pecora, man, great coach. My thing with St. John's, they just don't have a true point guard, and they have a lot of guys. They got a lot of guys from the portal, and
you got eligibility.
It's been proven that if you like quote unquote win the portal and just get a bunch of guys, they don't really do well together. Don't. And I know the Big East is like kind of weak this year. You know, I think there's a 1A, 1B with UConn and St. John's. Marquette may have a down year. Who knows what Villanova is going to do? Creighton may have a down year as well. Are they
expanding the playoffs this year, or is it next year that they're thinking about doing that?
They're thinking about it next year to 72.
Why make? I don't get it.
But it's like I don't know how to explain it. I had this conversation with Jack Scanlon, and it like kind of like made sense, but it is still stupid. But like the thing with the expansion, though, is
it's like basketball. It's fine. It's just
the coaches basically that voted yes for it are basically like, yeah, I'll vote yes for this, but am I going to lose sleep if they vote no? No, like,
right. I don't think this is like a big this isn't. I mean, there's so many teams already make it. Who do you want sneaking in there? This is no shade to my school, Stan, but is UMass Lowell really going to win a game? And that's what I'm saying.
It's for the shitty Power 4 teams to find a way to get in for quality schedule and all that. I'm trying to find the tweet about it, and I can't find it.
It's all right.
Can't find it. It's all right. But I think it's like more play-in games.
That's what I thought it was. I know it's like more like, oh, you play in and then you're there, but it's like
so like so you know how they have like the first 4 out.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be or last 4 in. I think it's gonna be like the last 8 in now.
All right. I mean, I don't hate it. It's just like I don't know.
It's stupid.
I know. I don't. There's like no reason to do it. Like if if it was college football, get it 100%. 4 teams, not enough. But you already have 64. It's like I mean,
you already have 64 teams in there. What's the point? And plus, it makes the regular season irrelevant. I feel like
that's my thing. Yeah. So it's like
that
now you got.
That was the thing with expanding the college football playoff was like, okay, like now like the regular season kind of matters because like you can lose a game.
Yeah, but you could still. Well, I mean, again.
I'm wrong. Because Dabo Sweeney was like, oh, it makes the regular season matter less because now you have that cushion of, if you lose a game, it's not the end of the world.
But the thing to go from 4 to 16 is a lot different from 70 whatever.
4 to 12, sorry.
4 to 12, sorry. But still, it's a lot more than, you know what I mean? Like, and it's funny because they did that before Florida State with the perfect season didn't get in. I understand the Jordan Travis injury, but it's like, that sucks. I think about that to this day. Like, that just sucks. Because you didn't get in. You didn't lose, and then they expanded the next year. Like, and they expanded the next year.
My thing was they had like the ultimate like prove it. Like, okay, like in that Orange Bowl, no, they didn't, Tim. They got killed like 65 to 7.
No, they meant the game before. Yeah, no, you're right.
That Orange Bowl, they had a chance to like play everyone and like just prove to the committee that like, hey, like we should have deserved to get into that playoff.
You don't have Jordan. I mean, Jordan Travis retired because he got drafted by the Jets. I'm not gonna. You know what? I'm not getting on board with it was the leg issue. I'm not. I think it was a Jets issue. I think that's where I'm at because the interview of him going Woody Johnson in the hallway walking down. Woody Johnson in the hallway walking down goes, "You ever gonna get healthy? Are you kidding me? You hear that? I mean, it was ridiculous. It was crazy."
All right. Yeah, so college basketball games to look forward to this weekend. Tomorrow we have Kansas and North Carolina. The big freshman matchup, Darren Peterson against Caleb Wilson of North Carolina. North Carolina was my third team. I'm not worried about them badly. I'm worried about them being good, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. It does make sense.
Considering the fact. And then Saturday, Alabama St. John's should be a good one. I think Georgetown, Maryland is also on Friday. Yeah. Alabama St. John's, Arkansas, Michigan State at the Breslin Center. That's on Michigan State's campus. And then Oklahoma, Gonzaga. Sunday should be some good ones as well. Tuesday, Veterans Day. Big one, Tim. Big one. Kentucky, Louisville.
Oh, that's always a big game.
That's a big one. And now like Louisville's like finally back to like being like the Louisville of old. So this could be a pretty big.
Oh,
this is.
Oh no!
This is. Are we
going to see a bone come out of an ankle on the floor? Or...
No. Oh my God, Tim! Holy shit!
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
God. Oh no!
Stan, I want to ask you before we end this college football game of the week: BYU, Texas Tech.
Texas
Give it to
Tech.
me.
I'm tired of the.
That was the quickest answer we've gotten.
BYU's gotten so lucky all year. Texas Tech's undefeated at home against the number. Give me the Red Raiders.
I didn't expect you to get so. That was a quick question. That was fast.
No, because I fucking bet on Iowa State against BYU last week, and I was so pissed because of the stupid unforced turn. Like BYU got so fucking lucky on a fumbled punt because the guy was literally like the play was like the ball was like done rolling, and the fucking guy on Iowa State was too stupid to like run away from the ball, and like as the ball's like done spinning, he like kicks it, and it's and BYU recovers it, and that's what led it was stupid. It was so dumb.
I didn't expect it to go down that hole. Let
this like Mickey Mouse run die already, please, and
all right,
Texas Tech kill him.
All right, 2 more games, and that was last.
I'm sorry. I was so mad. I was so mad about that.
Does LSU cover the spread against Bama? Maybe.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. No. Okay. And then I would say Oregon, Iowa. Oregon's going to stomp Iowa. A&M, Missouri. A&M, Missouri. It would be more of a question mark for me.
A&M.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to go with A&M. I think they're really undervalued despite them being a 3 seed. I think people should be giving them a lot more love.
Can Penn State upset Indiana this week?
No.
Okay, that's all. That's the last one I needed to hear. No.
It is funny though because like Ohio State was favored by 14.5 against Penn State or 17.5, and then had it then lost it. Then Indiana's favored by 14.5. So that basically tells me that if Indiana were to play Ohio State, Indiana would be favored by 3 on a neutral site.
Don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
I
don't know about that. Other what I saw is did you see Tom Brady with the
cloning his dog?
What the? Oh yeah, sure.
What are we doing?
Then, the trailer for the Michael Jackson movie came out.
Didn't even see that.
Didn't even see it. Wow.
No. Internet Invitational's out for any golf YouTube guys.
His nephew Michael Jackson's nephew is playing Michael Jackson. Miles Teller is playing Michael Jackson's attorney.
Good relation to the family?
I think they do.
It's so up in the air, wishy-washy. Like I don't know if they like love him or hate it because I don't know if like any of it's true or.
I don't know either.
No one will know. No one will know.
I don't know. All right. 10 minutes till game 1 of the ladder. How we feeling?
I am so. I even have another beer. I am so excited, Stan.
I may grab a cold one.
I
may go down to the basement and just like.
I think as a personnel group, this is like Giants winning 3 in a row and now making a playoff push. Like this is what I feel like right now. Like I'm walking into a locker room, like I am ready to go. Like I am firing at all cylinders. That's how I feel right now.
We're gonna just run through a fucking.
You can tell me I'm wrong, Stead, but these comments got me going.
You are not wrong in the slightest. I'm ready to roll. Is there like one leg that you're like a little wishy-washy on? Just like. Because there have been a few for me. Yesterday was Laurie, and I was like, shit.
Sutton. I can't lie.
Yeah,
it's Sutton tonight. It's Sutton tonight.
Sutton.
I love Kilc. It's Sutton tonight, but we're gonna fingers crossed. I love Troy Franklin 25+. I really did like that. But you know what? We're gonna get that happen. I'm following. You know what? The guy that led us here is gonna keep taking us on.
He's gonna keep taking us.
Let's trust the hot hand.
Yes, I'll be honest. Like yesterday for me, it was Lowry. The day before, it was VJ.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we were all sweating. Yeah,
we were sweating.
We're moving.
We got it.
I think buying the points really it is. It's just smart. It's smart. It gives you a cushion, and if you're doing a ladder, it's what you got to do. And I think we're doing a good job right now. So let's roll into day 4. Let's do it, Stan. Let's go.
Let's do it. All right, that's going to wrap it up. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Be sure to like this video on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube. Be sure to leave a comment on our YouTube videos. Be sure to follow us and rate us on Spotify.
5 stars?
5 stars only. We will see you guys next week. Hopefully this thing's still going.
It's still going to be going. It's
still
knock on wood, but it's still going to be going.
Knock on wood. It's still going to be going. Let's go ladder. Let's go ladder, baby. Let's do it. All right. Peace out, guys.